Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Ryan Zefferjon. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Now a fly ball to right center. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Benson into second, and he's got a double.
Wastes no time there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Jonathan India at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Duvall pulls it in on the run. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's Luke Maile. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That one ripped. That's back. Banks off the wall. And he's in there as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
One down. Jake Fraley now at the plate. That one missed. So 2 balls and no strikes. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
That's in there, and that is strike one. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Maile over at second. 1 down. Line drive. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. He will score. And they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now it's Nick Senzel. First offering misses the mark. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Left field, way back there. That one back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
Now it's the Reds DH, Stuart Fairchild. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Good job at damage control right there. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Red Sox coming up.
You could encounter the great.
Back inside Fenway Park, and pitching in this game, Graham Ashcraft. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
On the ground, right side, Maile steps on the bag, and a quick out number 1. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. Guys who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone, but if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Alex Verdugo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 1-1. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. 1 down, base is empty. And it's even up.
Yeah, and many people would say that's a ton of pressure to go into a place like Boston with those shoes to fill. And you know what? He went in there saying he was going to be himself and put up some pretty good numbers.
Left-hand batter waits. Bounce to the right side. Senzel. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the third baseman, Devers.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Devers. First pitch just misses. Right side, hard hit. Senzel over to first. And that is that. Offense held in check there. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Reds 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Fenway as we go to the second. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, TJ Friedl. And the pitch. Ball 1 there. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Man at first, Jose Barrero, the next to hit. Line drive. Verdugo right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
The catcher,
Here's Kurt Casale. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Devers to second, to Dahlbeck, double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Reds 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Trevor Story now. We always talk about connections, kids growing up with one another. Trevor Story grew up playing in Texas on the same travel ball team as Josh Bell. Ashcraft back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right. Mailey tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Justin Turner now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it's off the wall. Oh, he throws it away. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder.
Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Here's Christian Arroyo. To the right side, Senzel. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Adam Duvall at the plate. Singy, Adam Duvall's a guy that's had a nice career, but 2021, the year that was kind of the signature year in his resume. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, most importantly, a World Series champion with the Atlanta Braves. First inning World Series grand slam. The swing he will never forget.
And it's 1-1. Duvall split that season between Miami and Atlanta in 21. Ended up winning the Gold Glove, and he led the National League in runs batted in. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Next one just misses. And it's 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Benson moving back for this one. And that's the third out. But they push across one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Reds 2 and the Red Sox 1. Top half of the third inning. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That one hops against the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, and he's got his second double of the game.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Next to hit, Jonathan India. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Benson stands at second with no outs. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The next offering misses. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
This one in the air, center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. So stepping in for Boston, Reese McGuire. McGuire in his 4th year in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
That's foul.
And now the 0-1. That one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Friedel gets under it. And down on strikes he goes. Then there's one down.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Dahlbeck measures 6 feet 4 inches, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. And the righty deals. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dahlbeck tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. And here it comes. And strike 2.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Raimel Tapia. Grounded out his first time up. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1.
Me tienes enamorado, me tienes enamorado, ay, boquita del corazón.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In for a strike, now 3-1. And now it's filled up.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Reds 2 and the Red Sox 1. Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
The right-hander back to work. And that one a little bit high.
1-0.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Righty delivers. And that's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals towards first. Takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nick Senzel, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. This to center field. Tapia settles under it. Brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back. And it's off the wall. And that's a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him. So that one has to feel good. They pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, TJ Friedl. First pitch, and he just misses. Man at second. And that one is in for a strike. Fairchild stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Verdugo squeezes it, and the inning is over. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman.
Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all, but over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League. The pitch. Strike 1.
Yeah, and his ability to handle pitches as well outside the zone on the fringes, just impressive. I know we'll never forget the night that he hit a home run off of Aroldis Chapman slightly above the top of the strike zone and just clobbered it to left center field.
Yeah, that pitch was over 100 miles an hour from Chapman, and he raked it out of the ballpark. On the ground right side, and foul ball. On the ground to the left. And Devers is set down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman,
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Hopped up. Barrero settles under it. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there are 2 outs.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Turner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Foul ball there. Righty to the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
And delivers outside. Ground ball left side. That's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 4. It's the Reds 2 and the Red Sox 1. Back here at Fenway, now it's the shortstop, Jose Barrero.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brunansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Next offering is in for a strike. The punch out there, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Kurt Casale. He hit into a double play his first time up. And ball 1.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The other way, Dahlbeck. A flip to the pitcher covering, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Will Benson.
So 2 down now, and here is Will Benson.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And base hit, and that extends the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Jonathan India.
Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. Clips the outside corner, 0-1. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 when they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
First and third, 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Luke Maley. He swings and fouls one off. Benson, the runner at third. India at first, 2 out of the inning. Line to left, and it's just foul. That is close. Liner to second and picked on the hop. The throw, that's the third out. Reds strand a couple, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here in Boston, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Christian Arroyo. Ashcraft back to work. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
No outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Adam Duvall. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Little chopper rolls foul. Nobody out, runner at first. The next pitch misses. Ball 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And a pitch. And now it's even up. And he deals. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Runner at first with no outs here. That one back up the middle and it gets through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Reese McGuire. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to second, over to first, safe. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Next is the speedy first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's in there for strike one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Next pitch misses, 1-1.
1-1.
Kicks and deals. Bounced up the middle. Steps on the bag for one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Reds 2 and the Red Sox 1. Back here in Boston. And now, Jake Fraley.
Leading off for the Reds, the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. Strike one. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Ryan Brazier up and throwing. Blyer, the lefty, warming up as well. That missed inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Nick Senzel.
So up next, Nick Senzel. Senzel in his 5th season, 27 years old. He's usually in center field, but today starting at second. Ripped on a line. Verdugo flashes the leather on the run and catch. Stuart Fairchild getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fairchild measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. Tapia racing, makes the catch. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 2 and the Red Sox 1. New pitcher for the Reds, Derek Law.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Raimel Tapia up to hit.
For the Red Sox,
Law, a righty that throws with power. 32 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. First offering, and it just misses. On a line. Benson makes the grab, 1 down.
the batter, the left fielder,
Alex Verdugo will hit next. This one high in the air to left center. Fraley snags it on the run.
now back, the third baseman,
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Chris, you ready for a nugget?
Ready.
Rafael Devers homered in 3 straight games against the Yankees before he turned 21. The only other player to do that, Babe Ruth. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. They say it went.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Oh, and 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
In the dirt. Casale with the throw to first, and Devers is set down. Play made, that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Red Sox 1. New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Brazier. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. And a pitch. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Jose.
Next for Cincinnati, Jose Barrero. There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next pitch is popped up. Dahlbeck makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Kurt.
And here's the catcher, Kurt Casale. First offering misses the mark.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And a foul ball. Popped up first base side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Fenway Park, here's Trevor Story.
The second baseman.
And the pitch. And there's the strike. The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
And a count 1-2. Right-handed reliever. And that's outside. It's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering in the dirt. And a full count now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Got him! And one gone. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's Justin Turner. And it's fouled away. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
One down, runner at first. And stepping in for Boston, Christian Arroyo. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Now it's going to be line drive, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there, he doesn't try to do too much.
2 on, 1 out. Reese McGuire digs in now. Righty reliever out of the pen, T.J. Antone.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And this one bounces away from Casale. And he's in to score the wild pitch. They take the lead.
I got to think he was trying to make the perfect pitch right there with the go-ahead run on third. But this is what can happen when you try to do a little too much with the baseball. That's a brutal way to give him the lead if you're on the mound.
Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul. In the dirt, but kept close. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. If gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
The 2-1. In the air, left field, and it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
And now the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. His splits between April and May there. Into center. Benson under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Reds 2. Kenley on here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Your attention, please. Number 72, Jensen.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Will Benson.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And the 1-0. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. Ball to strike. The pitch. Good eye right there. At the belt and fires. And there's a strike.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through in the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And now Jonathan India in the air to left center. Verdugo gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 22.
Luke Maley, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, and one thing about Kenley, that cutter, just devastating. It reminds me of Mariano Rivera, just how dominating that pitch can be.
Here's the 0-1. That one at the knees for a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
2 outs, runner at first. Jake Fraley, the next to hit. First pitch, not close.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
The 1-0. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Duvall makes the play, and the inning is over. Reds leave one. They trail it 3-2. Fernando Cruz taking over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
So the lineup flips over. Raimel Tapia now at the plate.
The center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
The pitch. And that skips in the dirt.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Left-hand batter waits.
2-1.
And that's in the dirt.
3-1.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Touches down. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So man aboard. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. And that one wrapped foul. Yo one.
Ball.
Tapia aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a rocket out to left. And Verdugo is set down. One away.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Devers now. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Righty delivers. That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Got him. 2 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
There's a swing and a drive. Benson going back on this one. And he brings it in on the warning track. And the Red Sox leave one. And it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Is this redemption for my soul?
John Schreiber on the pitch here.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So digging in, Nick Senzel.
It's so important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And there's 2 down. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that one hops the wall. Verdugo quickly throws it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Jose Barrero getting ready to hit, trying to deliver as the hero. David Bell bringing on a pinch hitter, Kevin Newman. He represents the go-ahead run. Next pitch is popped up. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take the first 2 games of this series.
Well, it looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at